In this video, we're going to talk about, is Deathball dying? Are they on the decline right now? What's going on with Deathball? There hasn't been an update in like a few months. But before we get into the details and such, please hit that like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 20K and I need your guys' help. So we're going to look at the Discord here in Deathball, and we're going to kind of look at the timeline and such. So Deathball 2.0 came out February 17th. And if you do the math, that's like what? March, April, May. Almost 4 months since the update 2.0, and that was with the Giro update, and then eventually as we come over here to minor update version 2.1, which was like the 6th of March. So basically it's been like 3 months since we've had an update. It's been 3 months since we had an update, and it's kind of sucks. I don't know what's going on with sub and developers at the moment. I don't want to make any assumptions. I'm just throwing theories and such out there and speculations, but nothing that's completely concrete. But yeah, it's been like a few months, and let's see. If we go down here, it's a Deathball sneak peeks coming this week. We back on this, and it's been 8 plus like 5, so it's been almost 2 weeks, and we don't even have a Deathball sneak peek. But when it comes to like Anime Defenders and such, like it seems like their developers are still working on the Anime Defenders game. I don't know how much are they working with Deathball. I'd assume, just by throwing just my thoughts out there, I don't know for a fact, that they are working on this game. It's just taking so long, but I just feel like it's starting to hit a point where it's like, can we get some more, clarity, some more just like, when's the next update coming, some kind of sneak peek. It's been 2 weeks, because it's been like 3 to 4 months since we've had a solid update, and it's just like, there's not even ranked, so it's like the game, it's just kind of boring at the moment, unfortunately. And as a content creator, it's just hard because there's not as much content you can make, and I love the game. I do love the game. Sub and his developers have made a really good game. Right now we're in such a dry period, and I feel like there was given some kind of clarity with that he would give a sneak peek like 2 weeks ago, but nothing's happening. So it just makes you wonder, as a player in the community, like, how long is it going to be before another update? Like, if you look at the Anime Defenders game, and like more updates are coming from them, but then you don't see any information coming from Deathball, it makes you wonder as a player, like, what's going to happen? Like, is it going to be another 2 months, another 3 months before an update comes out? And it's just like, and surprisingly, the game still sits around 15 to 22,000 concurrent players, which is, pretty good. It's still really good. It's just like, I just wish we just had some more clarity as a player with Deathball. I'm just going on the assumption that like Sub has so much on his plate, maybe a little bit more than than he can chew, and it's going to take a hot minute before this big update comes out. And the second thing is, we don't know how big this update is. Update 2.0 with Giro came out and such like that, and you have like the auras and all that, like. That was a decent, good update, like good size update. So I'm curious if this update, let's say this future update, is twice as big. That means it's gonna, take so much more time. So, so there's just kind of some like questions out there, like how big is this next update? Because if it's super giant, then yeah, it can make sense why it's taking so long. Or is it more of a smaller update, but then they're still focusing like on Anime Defenders? Because let's be honest. Anime Defenders is popping off, and like they're having like over 200K like active, concurrent players. Like if I had both games in the palm of my hands, like I think I would want to focus more on Anime Defenders and slowly, just give an update on Deathball when the time comes, but put a lot of my focus on Anime Defenders, because it's like one of the hottest games right now, and like how much money he's making, and like that kind of stuff. So it's like just the opportunity and all that, and just be able to create a game that has like 200K like concurrent players, like that. That must mean a lot to Sub to be able to do something like that. So like, in a way, that's like the golden goose egg right now. And you know, maybe he still wants to put just a lot more time into Anime Defenders and put Deathball on the back burner, and eventually he'll get this update out, and it'll probably be a big update. But just right now, it just seems like number 1 is Anime Defenders, number 2 in Deathball, and I'm not here to debate if that's right or wrong, per se. I just wish there would be a little bit more clarity from Sub, and give us some more sneak peeks. Keep us like updated each week. Try to, so his player fan base doesn't think that he's just abandoning them, because it can come across that way. You know, if the players don't get any sneak peeks when the owner said in a week, and it's been 2 weeks and nothing happens, it's been 3 months without an update, you know, you can start to think that like, oh, he's just abandoning this game. Even though he personally told me he's not, it can definitely feel that way as a player. So, hopefully, if Sub sees this and his developers and such, like, you know, I do appreciate them to make really fun games. It's helped me gain a lot of subscribers and meet new people and such like that, and some good opportunities. I just think they should just be a little bit more transparent, just frequently, not just like every once a month, every 3 weeks. Like, try to, like, on a weekly basis, like, just be transparent with their player base. And I think it would, you know, players wouldn't feel as like they're being abandoned, and they probably be more inclined to keep playing the game more and more. But that's just my thought. So this isn't like a diss on a Sub or developers or anything. I can understand why he would put so much time more right now into Anime Defenders, because like Deathball is a fun game, but it's nowhere near as popular. Even when Deathball first came out, I mean, it never popped off like Anime Defenders. And if I was Sub and had my team, like, I would just put so much energy into Anime Defenders, because it's probably like a, I don't know, top 30 game right now of all of Roblox, like concurrent player wise. Like, you don't see much games with 200,000 active players. So, so yeah, hopefully if he sees this video, he'll just be a little bit more just transparent with us, and just help calm our nerves, per se, if that's the right word. But hopefully it doesn't go another 3 months without an update, because that sucks. Because, yeah, like if it went 6 months, I just feel like that's too long. I feel like 6 months is just too long for an update. But I don't know how busy the man is. Probably, obviously, really busy if you can't come out the update in 3 months. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, like, I don't know anything in the background and such. I don't know all the information in the background, so I'm trying not to make assumptions or anything. I'm just trying to give theories and, like, you know, speculation based off of information. So we'll see. Hopefully, when the new update comes out, the ranked will be nice. It'll be really refined. It'll be more champions, more maps. And it'll just be such a big update where it can satisfy the players for another 3 months, and then he can come out with another update. So I just hope that this update that comes out is really good, because that would just kind of be a letdown if Sub and the developers waited all this time, and then came out the update and it was just not good at all. So hopefully it's worth it. Oh, did some damage right there. But if you haven't played Anime Defenders yet, definitely give it a play. It's such a fun game. I enjoy it. Really popular, really fun. I enjoy it. So I try to be like an honest critic, you know, and good and bads, and I think Sub works his butt off, him and his developers, and do a good job. I just think right now there's just a slight lack of transparency for the Deathball community, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So the question that needs to be answered is Deathball dying? I mean, it's been on a decrease, even before, like, probably, I can't give an exact time, but I mean, it used to, like, you know, have a lot more higher concurrent players, you know, 25, 30, 40k, and now it's been sitting around 18, 20k. So after this next update, if it doesn't go back up to like 30k consistently, then it's definitely on the decline of the game. Definitely on the decline. So yeah, in a way, the game is slowly dying. Very slow, if that's the case. But this game is one of my favorites, and I do gonna try to keep making more content on it. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Oh. Boom. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. Oh, he stopped it. Now we're going to use the final trick. Oh, we're going to try to bounce it off there. Boom, we got it. Okay. Boom. So yeah, that's my thoughts and such. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Just want to make this video. And yeah, you guys have a good one. Please hit a like, subscribe.